In this video, we will be talking about switch. So the switch is a way to handle multiple if statement. So let's take a look at an example. So let's say we have this statement here, and a is a value, right? Let's say a equals 1. So what is going to happen here is you will have to write else if, else if, else if for every single possible value that you can think of. And of course, we're missing an else here for the default case where it doesn't match any of the values. And that's a little bit cumbersome to write. So especially if it's always equals 1, equals 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what PowerShell and a lot of other programming languages have is the switch structure. Switch here. So this is the structure of a switch. So what happens is you put your input here, and then you set a condition 1, for example, and we say so 1. And here you have to break. So what the break means is don't evaluate anything below this. Otherwise, it's going to keep going. Usually there's no need, but you know, you should always put your break. So let's do the same example as we did last time with the if statement. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. 7, and we'll do this here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And here we have a default case where it's like none of the above. All right. So let's run this, and you'll see it should be just 1, right? And that's it. So now let's give it 10. It's going to give us none of the above. So this is a much cleaner way of doing if else if you have discrete conditions. And the good thing, you can also do something more complicated. Well, not necessarily complicated, but let's say this is test, and you could also use a string. So we'll say test, and we can do break here. So let's replace this with test, and there we go. So this is a switch. It helps you create if-else statements much more quickly and succinctly than else if. So this could come in very handy, especially for things like error handling, or well, whenever you have discrete values and you want to do things depending on the discrete value. So that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.